When children are playing, it's sometimes easy to think that they aren't doing much. After all, sometimes children do the same thing over and over again. But by playing, they're actually working on their own development.
For babies, toddlers and young children, play is what helps them to grow up and to learn new skills.
Never is this more important and dramatic than during the first few years of life. In fact, by the time a child starts full-time school, they've already done much of their lifetime learning.
I'm making orange.
Getting ready for school is important, and you can start really early, but you don't have to teach letters and numbers. In fact, playing can be much more useful and helps them develop the skills they will need to learn to read, write and add up.
As they're doing stuff, if you're verbalising what they're doing, then they can help. Oh no! I'm covered in water! All the water came out! Oh!
Girl, boy.
Children learn what words mean and how to make their own words, and also communicate using gestures and facial expressions.
Joe's having that one now.
He's got two language. Yeah. At home we speak Czech, and of course I'm speaking English, and it's good for his development.
Yeah, he loves repeating. His brother never stops talking, so I think he copies that, which is great for him. He's very vocal, and he will shout or do both sign and sound.
People don't realise how much children can understand, and if you give them that time and sit with them, they learn so much and become so forward.
Like with Emily, you kind of work a bit harder, obviously, with her additional needs, but she still points out stuff. If I even say the words magic bag, she gets beside herself. She loves it.
They learn about their own and others' feelings and how to react to them.
Would you like to help me? No. Oh. You have these ones then, I'm sure. I can help you.
How do children manage to learn all this in just a few years? They do it through play.
Good night, wizard. Good night, wizard. Elsa. Right.
Play can be a child exploring an object or a baby playing peekaboo. Trying things out through play is often safer than real life, and sometimes it's just fun.
She's a bit frightened of the dragon. Oh, I think he's a scary dragon.
When she knew her sisters were coming, she was putting her dolls to bed, saying good night, singing them lullabies, and acting out what she would be doing when her sisters were coming.
Finding time to play can be hard if we're busy, but in fact, it's crucial to children's development.
You
draw it first and then Mummy will help you afterwards.
You just need a few spare minutes, or even seconds.
Depending on what I'm doing, I'll play chase, so I'll do something and I'll really slowly count to 10. 1, 2, I'm gonna come soon, and then I go, I'm gonna come and get you, and then they'll run away, and you've got a bit of time. Though, to be honest, if I'm doing stir fry or something that you're in and you just concentrate, I do put the telly on.
It can be as simple as chatting to your child, or playing while you're getting dressed or making the tea.
I love telling him what I'm doing. He tells me now every morning when we get up in the morning. It's something to be proud of too. I'm quite gifted how he's turned out.
Even if she can't speak yet, you can see that she's understands, and she'll do things appropriate.
Pretend to be bus drivers when we're on the bus. This is the stop for the school. Would you like to get off now? Oh yes, thank you. As we get off the bus, go, cheers, mate, which she's got from her dad.
Children may want to play on their own, sometimes with other children, sometimes with an adult. It's good to have a balance.
He likes to do his own thing. So if I look and I try interact and play toys with him, he doesn't like it. Sometimes he does let me play with him a bit more to time he won't.
As much as there's difficult with twins, it's also easier because they've always got a playmate. I can cook their tea with them happily playing in the playroom.
Have a range of play activities, some they know and love, and some they're more wary of, and maybe not so confident with.
Some children like to climb on things all the time. Others like to play with things on the floor. It's best to have a bit of both. Make it fun when you're trying new things. Although it's useful to have toys and objects of different shapes, sizes and materials, you don't need lots of expensive toys. You can always borrow toys from friends or from toy libraries, or even use everyday objects. Just make sure play objects won't harm your child. You can play without any objects. For babies, try peekaboo, or pulling faces, or sing Incy Wincy Spider and walk the spider up their arm. It may not seem important, but things like this can help a child develop their communication and social skills.
When it comes to Yusuf, our hot favourite is probably making animals noises. Eehaw! That's a horsey. Yeah, I know you like horsey.
Even if you're busy, play doesn't have to take ages or be something you sit down to do. Play can be squeezed in whenever, on the bus or in the queue at the supermarket.
If we're out walking, play, we'll put jetpacks on and go ready, steady, turn the jetpack on, whoa, and run down the street.
Mix it up. Let them play in different places, indoors and outdoors, on their own and near to other children.
This helps develop confidence to try things in new situations, which will help them when they start nursery and later school.
Can I have the red, please? Elle's not working.
What can you do? Position things nearby that your child may want to play with, including things they wouldn't usually try out. Try not to have too many at once. Comment on what your child is doing.
Out he comes.
Just 1 or 2 words and describe the action.
Good drinking, Holly. Wow, you're drinking from a big girl cup.
For example, drawing, jumping, tearing, banging, as well as the object's name.
Play alongside your child, doing the same kind of thing.
Take turns with some activities, such as rolling a ball or pushing a car.
Look at books together. For younger children, point at the pictures and talk about what you can see.
Use Lift the Flat books for 1 and 2-year-olds, simple rhymes for 3 and 4-year-olds.
Encourage your child to dress and feed their toys or dolls. Let them all sit down and eat with you.
Limit screen time. Doing things with people and real objects can have a bigger impact on young children's development.
Laugh and have fun. Smile at your child and show delight when they do something new, even if it's a bit silly. Don't worry about getting it right. It's hard not to. That's the great thing about play. For more information, go to www.playday.org.uk.